Hello and welcome to the Dungeon Manual. I'm your host Rene, and today we're doing an example encounter again. The example encounter is for the bridge map we've drawn a couple days back, and in this example I have three of the encounters combined to build a map that is just playable without any modifications. You can just plug and play it in your campaign. Small encounter, quick and dirty, easy. As the last time, I could say here on the right side, right of the map, I have the light conditions. In this specific case, it's outside, so you have your day and night cycle. Temperature, I say that there are deciduous trees in the woods, and the trees have leaves on it, so it's spring, summer, early autumn, maybe, but that would be between 10 and 35 or 40 degrees, depends what temperature or climate your campaign has. Humidity was my idea for around about 60%. That's about normal for a forest. So, and with the river 60% should be at least the humidity. Then I've got here the specifications for the river flow and the trees. As I said, those are deciduous trees. The river flow I thought about as a slow flowing river, so your characters don't have a high risk of getting hurt if they fall into the water. Here at the last point I have the material of the bridge, in this case stone, and the height above the water, around about 10 feet. Then let's start with the map. As always, I draw here a miniature of the map that I draw on this big map here. Here you can add as many details as you want, but you have to think about, you want to draw this map quick and dirty for your players on the fly. So the more details you have here, the more details you are gonna want to draw. So keep it simple. Then the encounters are below the map. I have three encounters on this map. The first one is simple. It's a treasure. The treasure, and I thought about 100 gold times the average level of the group. So if you got two level 1, two level 2 characters, you have an average level of 1.5 for example, you can do 150 gold. That suits nearly every campaign. This map is not for a specific level. Then I have encounter number 2. That's the collapsing bridge. And then I have many DCs right in there. So it's perception, for example. Perception, are you gonna see what's going on or not? Here's 1 and 1. So on the early stages of the bridge, I have a perception throw DC 16 if one character is on the bridge, DC 14 if two characters of the party are on the bridge. The DC is lowered to 12 if three characters are on the bridge, and the DC is lowered to 10 if four characters are on the bridge, and the DC is 8 if 5 characters are on the bridge, and the DC 6 if 6 or more characters are on the bridge. Sure, the more characters, the more cracking the bridge will do. And on a success, I have here just uh, some hints for me to say. So I got here the bridge cracks, for example. Easy, I can do some noises what a bridge could make if it cracks, um, or if it collapses. So that's pretty easy. On the second part, that's here and here, I have perception 12 for one character, 10 for two characters, 8 for three characters, 6 for four characters, and 4 for 5 plus characters. So if 5 characters are on the bridge already, you should really get what's happening there. So on a success, I have a longer sentence that says, the bridge cracks louder. You can hear small stones fall into the water. I would say the characters should be very cautious right now. And at 6 plus characters on the bridge already collapses. So you don't have any chance to rescue it, your party. And the third encounter is right in the middle of the bridge. They are perception 8 for one character, 4 for 2 plus characters. On a success, the bridge is rumbling and shaking. Bigger bricks fell into the water. 3 plus characters, the bridge collapses. And then, what's happening if the bridge collapses? That's here in that crate. My idea here is, because the bridge is only 10 feet above the water, acrobatics checks suits the situation, in my opinion. Acrobatics saving throws to a DC of 12 with disadvantage, because the bridge is collapsing. You're surprised by the collapsing bridge, so that makes sense to have a disadvantage on this. And the other purpose of the disadvantage is you're falling down, falling not off a bridge, you're falling with the bridge into water, so the risk of getting hurt is higher, I think. And on a fail, I've got another formula there, and that's average group level D6. So if you have a group level of 1.5, yeah, you throw 2d6 for damage. Bludgeoning damage, 2d6 if you don't get it, the acrobatics throw right. And half the damage if you do. And here, encounter number 3. That's an easy encounter, and you can play this encounter on any level. So they're just twig blights. Twig blights are 1/8 challenge rating, so they're not very strong. And they just appear if you go into the woods. But here, 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 and here are 5 twig blights. So you don't have to get lower with the number of twig blights. 5 twig blights are absolutely suitable even for a level 1 group. Yeah, it makes it harder, but your characters won't be that curious to go into the woods again. I think to hold your party on the path right here, it is necessary to have dangerous things left and right of the path. So you can steer your characters better through a campaign. Yes, your characters can leave the road or the path and go into the woods, but they should know that this is dangerous, and they should know that there could appear monsters, traps, or anything like that. Sure, there could be a treasure too, but I like to steer my player characters with fear to leave the normal path. So I can steer the player characters through a campaign, but I would never have a dangerous situation outside of a path or road. It could be deadly, for example. It's just dangerous, and my players know this. So they have this. Uh, is that really necessary to leave the road, or could there be a very dangerous situation out there? They go into the woods, but they are very cautious. They do investigation, perception throws, nature throws. They want to want to explore the woods, but they're very cautious with that. And the cool thing is, so if they're very cautious, you have time to get these woods. For example, if the players want to go into those woods, you have time to come up on the fly with new material. Yeah, and that's all for today. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support, and see you the next time. Bye!